Frontline Updates, where we delve deep into military strategies and updates from conflict zones. Today, we're discussing the progress of the ongoing special military operation as of March 17, 2025. I'm your host, Sharifa Muhammad MGT.
I'm Colonel AUC Oguntoye, an Infantry Officer. Aerial and artillery operations, extensive strikes, Russian aerial, drone, missile, and artillery units continue to target critical Ukrainian military infrastructure, including airfields, UAV training centers, and troop concentrations across 159 districts. And air defense effectiveness successfully downed 2 U.S.-made JDAM aerial bombs and 177 drones, showcasing robust air defense capabilities.
Welcome to Frontline Updates, your trusted source for the latest developments on security and defense operations involving military forces. I'm your host, and today we have an exclusive interview with Colonel AUC Oguntoye, who will provide insights into the progress of the special military operation as of March 17, 2025. Colonel Oguntoye, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Let's begin with the Kharkov direction. What has been achieved in this sector?
In the Kharkov direction, our North Group of Forces has continued offensive operations, targeting formations of 2 mechanized brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces. In the settlements of Volchansk and Kazakya Lopan, our forces inflicted significant losses. Ukrainian forces lost up to 90 servicemen and 18 vehicles, and we successfully destroyed an ammunition depot, further disrupting their supply chains.
That's a major strike against enemy logistics. What's the latest from the West Group of Forces?
Our West Group of Forces has made key tactical advancements. We engaged enemy units in Kopanki, Novoyegorovka in Kharkov, and Rydkadub in the Donetsk People's Republic, dealing severe losses to their motorized infantry and mechanized brigades. The Ukrainian armed forces lost more than 225 servicemen, along with 8 vehicles, a field artillery gun, and 3 electronic warfare stations. These gains further weaken enemy coordination and battlefield effectiveness.
With the Southern Group of troops, have there been new developments?
Yes, the Southern Group has secured advantageous positions and disrupted Ukrainian defenses across key settlements in the Donetsk People's Republic, including Krymsko, Alexandropol, and Verolyubovka. The enemy suffered over 190 casualties, and we eliminated 2 vehicles and a field artillery gun. Additionally, a field ammunition depot was destroyed, significantly impacting Ukrainian resupply efforts in the region.
The operation appears to be progressing steadily. What can you tell us about the Center Group of Forces?
The Center Group of Forces continues to advance deep into enemy defenses, engaging Ukrainian formations in Sribnoy, Udagnoy, Dmitrov, Shevchenko, and Uspanovka in the Donetsk People's Republic. These operations have resulted in the defeat of 2 mechanized brigades, 2 assault brigades, a Marine brigade, and a National Guard brigade. Ukrainian forces suffered over 495 casualties, and we destroyed 4 armored combat vehicles, including a U.S.-made Bradley infantry fighting vehicle, along with 10 vehicles, 3 artillery pieces, and 2 electronic warfare stations.
Given these deep strikes, has there been significant activity in the East Group of Forces?
The East Group of Forces has continued to consolidate its position along the front lines. Our forces successfully defeated formations of 2 motorized infantry brigades and a territorial defense brigade in Bogodar, Fedorovka, and Otradnoy. The enemy lost more than 140 servicemen, 2 armored combat vehicles, and 6 transport vehicles.
That's another key victory. What about the DNEPR Group of Forces? Any significant developments?
Yes, our Dnipro military group successfully liberated the village of Stepovoy in the Zaporizhia region after a decisive engagement. Additionally, we inflicted heavy losses on Ukrainian coastal defense and territorial defense brigades operating in Tyajinka in Kherson and Pavlovka in Zaporizhia. Ukrainian forces suffered up to 65 casualties, and we destroyed 5 vehicles and an electronic warfare station.
Shifting focus to air and artillery operations, How have these played a role in supporting ground forces?
Our operational tactical aviation, strike drones, missile forces, and artillery have continued to degrade Ukrainian military capabilities. Over the past 24 hours, we've targeted military airfield infrastructure, a training center for UAV specialists, and concentrations of enemy manpower and equipment across 159 districts. These precision strikes are weakening Ukrainian logistics, training efforts, and operational readiness.
And on the air defense front, have there been any recent successes?
Yes, our air defense systems remain highly effective. Over the past day, our forces intercepted and shot down 2 U.S.-made JDAM guided aerial bombs and 177 aircraft-type unmanned aerial vehicles before they could reach their intended targets. This highlights our continued dominance in electronic and air defense warfare.
Let's now turn to the Kursk region, where Russian forces have been repelling attempted Ukrainian incursions. What's the situation there?
The situation in the Kursk region remains under control, with our forces continuing to inflict heavy losses on Ukrainian military formations. Our North Group of forces engaged and defeated a mechanized brigade, 2 airborne assault brigades, a Marine brigade, and 2 territorial defense brigades in the settlements of Gagolevka, Gornal, Gavo, and Oleshnya. Our operational tactical and artillery units launched coordinated strikes on enemy positions in Gagolevka, Gornal, Gavo, Zapsali, Lakhnya, Oleshnya, and multiple locations in Sumy Oblast, including Basavka, Belavadi, Verakino, Velikaya Rybitsa, Veselovka, Vodolagi, Zuravka, Ivalzhanskoy, Miropoli, Novinkoy, Sadki, Unikovka, and Yablanovka.
With these engagements, what are the confirmed Ukrainian losses in the Kursk region over the past 24 hours?
Ukrainian forces suffered over 280 casualties, and we successfully neutralized 2 tanks, 2 infantry fighting vehicles, 2 armored personnel carriers, 12 transport vehicles, 2 artillery pieces, 2 mortars, a counter-battery radar station, 3 UAV control points, and 2 ammunition depots.
Those are staggering numbers. What is the immediate objective moving forward?
The operation to destroy all remaining Ukrainian formations continues. Our focus remains on expanding territorial control, eliminating enemy strongholds, and securing logistical hubs. The pressure will not ease until we achieve full operational success.
Colonel, thank you for providing such a detailed briefing on the current military situation. Your insights are invaluable to our understanding of the conflict's dynamics. And thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Join us next time as we continue to provide up-to-date coverage on global military affairs. Stay with us for more updates and expert analyses on global defense and security issues. Stay informed, stay secure.
Thank you. It's crucial to keep the public informed about the progress being made. Today, in Sudan, there are reports of atrocities committed by retreating RSF fighters, including allegations of terrorism and rape. The conflict in the Democratic Republic of Congo continues, resulting in the deaths of at least 17 soldiers from Malawi and South Africa, while peace talks are underway. This conflict in the DR Congo has also led to the expulsion of diplomats between Rwanda and Belgium. Airstrikes in Sudan's Darfur region are causing significant civilian casualties, and the situation in Sudan heavily impacts children as well.